53rd District Court here in Hays County. I know a lot of you, so a lot of you know my background already, but I was the elected district attorney from 2007 to 2014. I was the first woman elected to that position, and if I'm elected in November to the district bench, I'll be the first woman elected to that bench as well. I'm very excited about the race. I believe I'm the best qualified for this job. My experience in working in the courthouse for 8 years, I think I bring a great amount of experience to the bench. I know how to get things done in the courthouse. There are a lot of issues facing our county right now. We are growing so fast. The court dockets are backlogged and jammed, and I plan on making that a priority and getting in there on the ground running and working on getting those dockets cleared out. Most of my experience is in criminal law. As I said, I was the elected DA for 8 years. The district attorney's office also oversaw all of the civil works in the county as well, so I have experience there. I went to the University of Texas for undergrad, and I have a degree in social work. And before I went to law school, I worked for 2 years as a Child Protective Services caseworker. So I have experience in child welfare cases as well. I am now a practicing criminal defense attorney. I represent all different types of cases. I am on the appointment list for capital murder cases, and I also do indigent defense work in Travis County. I practice in Hays and Travis. My law firm that I work with, I've been there for 5 years now, and I really would appreciate your support in November. This is not going to be an easy race. I'm going to be counting on all of you for your help and assistance in winning that election. Yes. Thank you.
I'm going to go ahead and ask questions. Like I said, I'm drawing out some time. Share an example of a leadership challenge you have faced and how you addressed it effectively.
Every day as district attorney, there was some sort of challenge. I think for me, when I was district attorney, one of the challenges that I faced, especially when I first took office, is I always felt like I wanted to make a decision that would please everyone. And I finally learned, that first year in turmoil and just, a lot of stress for me, because every decision that you make as district attorney, there are going to be people that are not going to like what you do. And for me, as far as being a leader of that office, and what I try to teach my prosecutors that work for me is, we're going to make the decision, and I'm going to make the decision that I think is just and fair. And as long as I can sleep at night and I feel good about that decision, I'll stand by it. And some people aren't going to be happy with it, other people are. And I think that was a very big challenge for me as a leader, to realize you're never going to make everybody happy. You have to do the right thing.
Thank you. What reforms do you support to increase access to justice for all?
Well, I think Hays County is moving in the right direction as far as our jail overcrowding issue, pretrial release, cite-in release. As a district judge, I'll be presiding over felony cases, and so cite-in release doesn't really apply to the district court system. But I think that the district judges can play a part in working with the sheriff's office on the jail overcrowding issue, especially with low-level drug cases. And people that are sitting in jail, those cases need to be moved, and those people do not need to be sitting in jail for extended periods of time.
Right. Okay, thank you.